How does one portray global agriculture in the first quarter of the 21st century? As a real success in being able to feed the world through innovation and the practices of farmers and food systems? Or as a sector beset by anxiety because of the real and pressing concerns of climate change, malnutrition, and environmental concerns? For me, my message is one where I have faith in the investment in agricultural research, leading to some optimism as we go forward and we look forward to the next part of the 21st century. G'day, I'm Peter Carberry. I'm the Director General of ICRISAT, and I want to give you my short take on some of the highlights of ICRISAT's research investment in 2019. First our research, and it has to start with our gene bank. Our gene bank has added new accessions to our central gene bank here in Hyderabad, and we've distributed material to 15 countries around the world. Our genomics team have sequenced groundnut to provide new information to help breeding programs. That's led to the release of new oleic groundnuts in India, an area of interest for many other places of the world. We're doing work on fall armyworm in Africa to help biological control, and we're starting new research around urban food systems to be able to connect what happens in the rural communities with the urban communities. We do a lot about capacity building, so we've brought over 100 men and women from Africa to learn about the innovation systems in India that allow primary and secondary processing and startups around the food sector. In impacts, the work we've done in our watersheds, we've had a Corporate Social Responsibility Award in Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka for reaching over 20,000 smallholder farmers with the watershed work we do. The work in Ethiopia, where there's been significant yield improvements from better watershed management, better managing water in the system. In Zimbabwe, the work we do on irrigation, small-scale irrigation, has led to policy changes where the Department of Irrigation there is going to scale out these practices to over 30 districts. But what I wanted to also talk to you today is about our own investment in how ICRISAT's going to continue to meet these challenges going forward and to give the optimism I talked about as I started. And I want to concentrate on our breeding programs and the modernisation agenda. It's the focus of our 2019 annual report. ICRISAT for 48 years has delivered varieties and hybrids to farmers and small grain companies, seed companies around the world, and with great success. But we cannot continue to operate as we have. We have to modernise as the world modernises. And so in 2019, we launched a modernisation program around our crop improvement, supported by our key donors, but also our own strategic reserve investment. And that modernisation program starts with what we're breeding for, our product profiles. And those product profiles are asking what the market demands around our grain quality, what level of nutrition is needed within food systems, but also recognising that many of our crops are dual purpose. They're for human consumption, but also supporting livestock systems. So product profiles are a key to all our crops, defining what the market wants, and that defines the priorities for our breeding programs. But we don't stop there. We're improving our facilities in 3 regional hubs, here in Hyderabad in Asia, in Bulawayo in Eastern Southern Africa, and in Bamako in Western Central Africa. These regional breeding hubs will be where our breeding is done, and we'll improve the facilities. We'll have improved seed processing and grading systems. We'll have rapid generation advancement so that breeding cycles can be much shorter. We are implementing the breeding management system across all our breeding programs and digitising all data collection. We want to become modern in our approach. We want to make sure that we can measure the genetic gain in our crops going forward. And we want to make sure that there's a varietal turnover in farmers' fields that show significant impact from the upstream research we do through the breeding programs, the seed systems, delivering into farmers' fields. This modernisation agenda around our crop improvement is an exciting initiative we've undertaken in 2019. We will continue to modernise in 2020 going forward, and we expect to see significant impacts. Look, in conclusion, I just wish to thank our staff at ICRISAT, our many partners, the donors, our board, our stakeholders for supporting ICRISAT in 2019 as we look forward. I think 2019 was an excellent year. We've achieved much. Please look at our annual report and you will see much detail. And we look forward to 2020 as a year of continued delivery of impacts and achievements for ICRISAT and our many stakeholders. Thank you very much.